Welcome to the Spooky Scary Show. We are two friends in two different states who discuss all things spooky, scary, and just downright strange. We read new stories every week. If you would like to suggest a topic or submit a paranormal story, email us at spookyscaryshow@gmail.com and follow us on Instagram and Facebook for spooky facts and updates.
Hello, Ghosties and Pinky.
Hello!
How goes it?
It's going alright, I guess. I'm here. We're here.
Well,
We ready? We're back into it.
yeah, it's a new decade, 2020 vision, new year, new me.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Best thing is the holidays are over. Bow, 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 bow.
Yes. Now we can relax and go back to normal everyday anxiety instead of festive anxiety.
Seriously, did you see that meme where it's like Christmas is just like a giant deadline?
It really is. It starts for me in like November. I'm like, shit.
Right? I mean, if you're smart, you know, and you're ready and you start saving up in November, but most of the time it's like, oh shoot, it's already mid-December. I'm not ready.
I do pretty well, I think, but I'm still like not ready
Yeah.
in December.
Well, it is our favorite segment, which is...
Haunted headlines.
Yes!
Stupid. Okay, I'm gonna go first. Are you on the drive?
I am! I'm so excited! I can see the headline.
This one says, more than 200 UFO sightings reported in Arizona in 2019.
Oh my god, where you at, B? Come be my friend.
All across the U.S., people report unidentified flying objects, and Peter Davenport and his team track them all. Davenport is the director of the National UFO Reporting Center based in Harrington, Washington. According to that organization, there were 221 UFO sightings around Arizona in 2019.
Holy cow.
It's quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them weren't necessarily in rural areas. They're talking about sightings in Phoenix and in Mesa and Glendale and other big valley cities. Yeah, this little article below it that I'll put the link in the drive and you can check this out if you want to. It says Arizona is in the top 10 for UFO sightings in this study.
Woohoo! I mean, I would be lying if I said I haven't seen some weird lights, like, in the sky that's, like, not airplanes. Because you can definitely tell, you know, the direction they fly to the Phoenix airport. But, yeah. I think I probably have seen, like, some glowing clusters that are, like, pretty far up there, just chilling.
Yeah, but you always, like, justify it as something else.
It's like an airplane, yeah.
Yeah. So people have described pretty much everything between, like, discs, triangles, lights, fireballs, lasting anywhere from seconds to more than an hour. Did you see fireballs?
Well, it just kind of looks like like orange little, I don't know if they actually mean, like, fire, like, flaming, but it was, like, orange and round. Yeah, I don't know.
Just 2 weeks ago in Levine, a person described a strange sighting on December 18th. I was sitting at my kitchen table and I saw a saucer with blue lights. Ran outside. It was cruising low and slow from South Mountain, traveling northeast towards Scottsdale. 2 separate reports on December 12th detail a similar sighting. Both describe 30 star-like objects traveling in a line. There's another article about some lights that were seen on Monday night. When was this article? Like December... This was early... Oh. This was posted yesterday.
Oh, yeah, boy.
These types of encounters go back decades. We are being visited routinely by these things that since 1947 we've called UFOs, Davenport said. Nobody knows exactly what they are, but many believe these UFOs might be signs of a life beyond our planet. If this is true... If there's even a shred of possibility that this is true, it is the biggest scientific question that has ever confronted mankind. You can read more about UFO reports in Arizona at the link at the bottom of this article.
Ooh. See, even when you go to Sedona, you can go on, like, UFO, like, sightings and stuff, but everybody at my work laughed at me, and I was like, I want to go, but I never did.
You should.
I know.
It'd be cool. Ah! I think we're pretty big for sightings and stuff, too, here in Washington as well.
Oh, I believe it. I think Arizona might be because, like, we don't get, like, nothing for weather, except for this past month, but, I mean, yeah. Washington, I could see it. By your house, for sure.
Yeah. That UFO we heard that one time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Scary as fuck.
Oh, yeah. I would freak out. If I was you guys, I'd be like...
We were, like, stricken with fear. After it happened, we're like, why didn't we go outside and look?
You can't.
No.
You can't move.
Oh. All right. Your go. What you got?
Alrighty. So... mine is, woman offers $7,000 reward for stolen dog. She also hires a plane to search as well. A San Francisco woman is offering a $7,000 reward and has hired a plane to fly over the city to search for her blue-eyed miniature Australian shepherd stolen from outside a grocery store last weekend. And, yeah, this was probably about a couple of weeks ago.
I feel you, girl.
I know. We would do anything for our babies. I'm just saying.
For real.
The plane, which cost an additional $1,200, flew a banner with a website she set up to find her dog, Jackson, which was stolen Saturday outside of a grocery store. Emily Taylor Moe said Thursday that she has been doing everything she can to find her 5-year-old dog. I am just one person, and I really need help getting the word out there, she said. Surveillance video from the grocery store shows a man in a hoodie approaching the bench where Jackson was tied up. Taylor Moe and her friends have distributed thousands of flyers with a photo of the 28-pound 13-kilogram dog with a white, black, and gray fur coat and bright blue eyes. She set up a website, www.bringjacksonhome.com, where she's offering a $7,000 reward, no questions asked, and even opened an account for the sweet-faced dog on Tinder.
Oh my god.
I know, that is genius. That is a really, really smart marketing ploy, because that's how you can reach, like, bunch of demographics, like, locally.
Right.
He's always with me. It's a very real love, she said, her voice breaking. I just need help finding him. She hired the airplane that flew around, with the website on there, and it circled over San Francisco and Oakland for about 2 hours on Friday. Again, a couple weeks ago. The plane was set to fly Thursday, but had to be rescheduled because of the weather. So, if you know anybody or whatever, I'm even going to post this on Facebook. Please help her. Click on the link, learn more information. If you want to help to finance her search, they launched a GoFundMe where she has raised more than $7,000 since Tuesday when it initially launched, and obviously that $7,000 going towards the reward. She plans to donate any extra money to Rocket Dog Rescue. Taylor Moe said she got the 5-year-old Jackson in New York. They moved to Los Angeles and then to San Francisco. So, those people I've met throughout the years know my love for this dog. I'm just blown away by everyone's support, she said.
Who steals a dog, though? Like, why?
I know!
It's not like it's a super high-end dog, either. An Australian Shepherd?
Yeah,
I mean...
I know.
What the actual fuck?
I don't want to think about it, but it just makes me so much more scared of, like, if you're willing to steal a dog, like, what are you gonna do? Like, why do you need it? I don't know.
Ransom money? I mean...
Yeah.
that $7,000 ransom's way more worth anything that you wanted it for, I think. When was this article from?
This was... Let me go back up. Boop. It's posted on HuffPost. 12/20.
I wonder if she has been reunited.
I don't know.
We'll have to follow up on this.
Yeah.
I'll put the link for all this stuff in our description.
Yes. Sweet little baby. Anywho's there.
Oh, now I'm sad.
Don't be sad. We're doing a good thing. I know. I thought about maybe not reading that one.
Oh, it's okay. I'm not like... It's just a sad story.
I know.
Alright. My next one is kind of like my first one. It's just more aliens in Arizona. This is from early December, and it's mysterious lights hovering over Mesa skies Sunday night. There's some pictures of it, too. And
See how it's like orange?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what I was like trying to like describe.
Freaky.
Ah, maybe we saw the same thing. That's crazy.
Right?
I'm right by Mesa, too.
So this says it was pretty bright. It was about straight up over here, and it went straight that way. Stopped, and it didn't seem like it was too far, said DJ Mayer and Carrie Burnett, describing what they saw. The couple says they spotted the phenomenon outside their Mesa home on Sunday around 9 that night. They said that the object seemed to come from the southeast. It started moving kind of diagonal across. I was trying to figure out which way it was heading, and that's when we noticed it started dropping things from it,
Oh, God.
said Burnett. The object, captured on 2 cell phones, looks like a bright orb hovering silently in the sky. Every few moments, the object appears to drop what looks like to be flares towards the ground. And it wasn't just us, our neighbors next door. They were out. They were even filming. They were more in amazement, like statues, just watching it, said Mayer. Mayer immediately posted the video to Facebook, and the comments rolled in. None had any explanation for what they were seeing. Some said it may be an aircraft. Others said aliens or a comet, said Mayer. The entire event harkens back to 1997 and the mysterious Phoenix Lights phenomenon, a mystery that remains a hot debate even today. ABC 15 reached out to several aviation experts who theorized the lights seen Sunday could be from parachute flares used by the military or even helicopters or other aircraft dropping flares during training. In fact, the outlaw military operations area sits not far from where the video was shot, but video found online of those types of exercises doesn't seem to match. There were no navigation lights. Even the military has to have navigation lights on. That's an FAA rule, said Mayer. ABC 15 reached out to the Federal Aviation Administration, Luke Air Force Base, and the Army National Guard, but none could say for certain what it was. It leaves the answer to what was caught on camera to anyone's guess. I know what I saw, and I don't think it was from here. I think it was definitely something else, said Mayer.
They always say it's a military and they're practicing something. Like, that's always their scapegoat, man. I love aliens so much.
It's pretty interesting.
That's crazy. I love it. Okay, cool. My next one is Colorado bank robber arrested after throwing money around while yelling, "Merry Christmas." An alleged bank robber in Colorado apparently wanted to spread some Christmas joy before he was arrested on Monday. Witnesses say they saw a man throw money from a bag onto a street in Colorado Springs while yelling, "Merry Christmas." On December 23rd, David Oliver was booked into El Paso County Criminal Justice Center following a bank robbery in the 000 block of Tijon Street. Probably said that wrong, but I like Tijon.
He could even totally, like, pass for Santa, too.
He does! Like a drunken Santa.
He's got, like, a white beard and...
Scruffy hair. Just put a little hat on him.
Yeah.
The bizarre incident happened moments after a branch of Academy Banks near the intersection of East Pikes Peak Avenue and South Tejon Street was robbed around 12:30 p.m., police said in an incident report. They described the robber, later identified as a 65-year-old David Wayne Oliver, as an older white male who threatened to use a weapon and left the bank with an undisclosed amount of cash. Police found the suspect sitting in front of a coffee shop and arrested him without incident. Bystanders who collected the money returned it to the bank, according to the station.
Mm-hmm, sure they did.
Would you return the money, Pinky?
Maybe some of the money.
As long as it's not, like, tracked. Like, what if you did keep it, and then you tried to use it, but they, like, already, like, tracked the money, and they're like, this is stolen, you're going to jail.
Probably.
I don't know.
But, I mean, banks are insured. Like, it's not like anybody else is losing their money, and is money even real?
Yeah, true. You could just turn in $20, be like, oh, I have, like, $800 in my pocket. I found this 20 on the street.
Here, I'm a good citizen returning this money. Okay. Next.
Oh, God. I see your next one. Why? God.
Big demons, okay?
Jesus.
World's largest Ouija board finds a home in Salem, Massachusetts.
Why? Are you trying to summon all of Salem at once?
This Ouija board is literally like the size of a... I don't know how big a football field.
Tennis. A little tennis court?
Yeah. And the pamphlet, or whatever you call it, is has like 10 people around it. So, the Ouija board... Oh, there's some information right here. I should just read it. The Ouija board measures 3,168 square feet and weighs over 9,000 pounds.
Jesus.
Considered the world's largest Ouija board, known as Ouijazilla, debuted Saturday at the Talking Board Historical Society in Salem.
Nope.
The board sits on top of the infamous site of the famous 1600s witch trials.
Why? Oh, God.
Ouijazilla is constructed of 99 sheets of plywood and covered in a whopping 20 gallons of wood stain. It has taken Rick or Mortis Shrek a year to secretly create this behemoth that will be known as the king of all talking boards. The Talking Board Historical Society posted on Instagram. It is by far the largest board in the world. In order to use the massive board, you need to use a 400-pound planchlet. I don't know if I said that right. Planchlet? Whatever. The little thingy. And use a massive pencil to spell out the answers given by the spirit world.
Dang. That is a big old cup of... okay. I always revert to memes because memes are life, but we need a meme that says, that's white people shit.
Right?
We're fucking white people. Because, hell no.
It's true. So weird. What's your next story for me?
This one, I don't know. This one was all over the news. It's sad, but it's kind of funny. But it happened in Phoenix, so... Man in reindeer slippers attempts to steal woman's wheelchair.
Oh, God.
Sorry, if you guys just been to, Phoenix, you would fucking... The people can be scary.
It's like Florida, but, a little less extra.
Yeah.
And no alligators.
Just meth. A man in Arizona wearing reindeer slippers managed to dash away from the scene. But law enforcement caught up to him anyway. Austin Sherbut. Yeah, sure. Austin Sherbuty.
B-U-T-T.
Who is 26, was arrested in December after being seen on a surveillance video trying to take a woman's wheelchair out from underneath her while on board a train in Phoenix, police say. Authorities credited hero passengers on the light rail for coming to the woman's rescue, and Sherbut was nabbed after thousands shared his picture online. Despite his reindeer slippers, this criminal was not spreading holiday cheer, the police department said, while also noting that Sherbut was still wearing the reindeer slippers that he was arrested in.
Oh, God.
Oh, you do meth, honey? That sounds like it.
Why a wheelchair? People steal some weird shit.
You know, why reindeer slippers?
I mean, that I can understand, but...
I know.
The wheelchair?
That's really sad. That's really fucked up.
They sure made, light of it. I got that little... that pun at the beginning. What did they say?
Dash away.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
Okay, this next one's pretty stupid. Elf on the Shelf arrested for blasting Christmas music. This is a legitimate article that I got from King 5, which is our local news.
What? That's crazy.
Elf on the Shelf arrested, blasting Christmas music, drinking too much eggnog. Police say the mischievous caused chaos at a nursing home while hopped up on eggnog. Sure, he's cute, and the kids love him, but police say the Elf on the Shelf was really up to no good late Monday night. They have a picture of, his rap sheet and the elf in the cop car. Officers arrested Eddie the Elf at a nursing home in Guthrie, Oklahoma. They say he was blasting Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer on all the radios and appeared to be well over the legal eggnog limit. According to a police department Facebook post, the elf's mischievous antics began earlier in the night. He's accused of stealing tinsel, shorting out single bulbs on long strings of Christmas lights, and replacing bottles of water with snowman urine.
Oh my god, what is that?
Guthrie police say that bail was set at 300 candy canes and that the Elf on the Shelf will be placed on the naughty list for at least a year.
Ooh! Who be snitching on you, bro?
I'd show my kids, look, our elf got arrested. They'd be like, oh, damn.
Yeah, so that means you're not getting anything next year either, kiddo. Sorry.
Did you see it was a video I shared. It was a little girl screaming bloody murder, and then there's the blender, and it's full of fluff and red. Did you see that video?
I saw a picture of the blender, but I didn't watch it. Oh my gosh, she was screaming.
She was screaming bloody murder, and the dad comes out and he's like, why did you do that? Why did you turn it on? And she's like, I didn't mean to. The elf was sitting in the blender, hiding in the blender, and she turned it on.
Oh my god. Little sadistic little girl. She's like, I just committed murder.
She was clearly shaken up about it. I don't think that she's a future serial killer.
I don't know, man. Oh, I love it. Alrighty, so my last story, it's man caught driving stolen SUV on way to bail brother out, also arrested for stealing an SUV.
What the fuck? You can't make this shit up.
Police working this case must have felt some serious deja vu. A man in Kansas was arrested in November for driving a stolen SUV to bail out his brother, who had just been jailed only hours earlier for stealing a separate SUV.
What?
The first sibling caught with 36-year-old Eric Dean McCracken. He was arrested for driving a Chevy Trailblazer with a suspended license, the Jackson County Sheriff's Office said. Police then revealed they learned the SUV had been reported stolen. So if you scroll down, you can see their mugshots of, like,
stand-up
brothers.
characters.
Yes.
They look like fine young men.
Strapping, young, productive members of society. Hours later, his younger brother, 32-year-old Keith Ray McCracken, was arrested after leading deputies on a short chase in a stolen 2015 Chevy Silverado that authorities were tracking through its GPS. The sheriff's office said, "It is believed that the younger McCracken was en route to the Jackson County Jail to post bail on his older brother in a stolen vehicle. They since were reunited in jail."
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. I love it. Common sense.
Fantastic.
Just ain't so common.
I do have to tell you about a ghost.
Ooh, I want to hear the ghost story. Let's go. Yeah.
Okay. So I totally think I saw a ghost. It's not, like, super interesting or anything, but I was in my bedroom, and, I got up and walked into the bathroom, and I opened the door, like, right here, in this room that I'm in. I opened the door, and, like, something flew in my face.
Oh, God.
Yeah, like white. It was just white light, or, you know, kind of how when you look at a light and you get that spot in your vision?
Uh-huh.
So it was like a white spot in my vision that just, like, flew into my face.
Oh, God.
I was like, oh, okay.
Like,
All right,
hi.
then.
Maybe they had to go potty, too.
Yeah, I don't know. It was kind of freaky, but I'm just like, whatever, I guess. It wasn't because I got up and was dizzy, because that happens, but I was fine, and it wasn't because I was looking at a light, because there was just a lamp on in here.
That's crazy. Did you feel anything, or was it just like, oh, it's a light, or...
It was just a light. I didn't feel anything. I don't know what the fuck that was.
You should, tell the ghosties about when you and J-Rock first moved in and, like, the whole speaker incident.
Oh my god. That was scary as fuck.
Yeah.
It sounds stupid, but it really scared me. We had just moved in, and we have a sound bar in our living room. And I think we were going to bed. The music from the speaker just started blasting, like, loud as fuck, and it was, like, midnight. So I ran out there to turn it off, and I turned on the light, and the light blew out. And I was like, nope. And I ran back to bed, and I made J-Rock go turn it off. I'm like, I can't. You have to go turn it off.
Kick him out.
Nuh-uh. Yeah.
Nope. No, thank you.
Scared me. I hate it when lights go out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, same. And it's like, I don't know, like, you guys are so, like, I mean, you do have, like, houses around you, but it's just that much more creepy. I don't know. Because, like, for me, I'm pretty sure, I mean, obviously there's a lot of people in, like, an apartment complex and everything, so, like, there's, like, a lot of energies and stuff, so I know for sure that my apartment has a ghostie in it. I think it might be, like, a previous tenant or something, but for me, that's not as scary because I know I have, like, people around, but I don't know. Your little house really scares me. Just like...
Did you feel scared at my house?
No, just, like, thinking about that story. It's just kind of like, ooh, I don't know, it's just creepy.
There are some other instances when we first moved here, too. Like, I've told you before, that night I was, like, half asleep and I woke up and I felt like something was standing over me. And I've had some weird dreams about this creepy thing standing over me.
Ugh.
And then, since we've moved here, I stopped breathing in my sleep occasionally.
Oh my god!
And I wake up, like, gasping for air.
I should have saged your fucking shit, man! I could have got the sage and then I could have got the wood. Ay.
I thought about doing that. It's like smudging or something.
Yeah, with a little smudging. Because with sage, you can also draw out all the positive energy. So, like, with the wood, it helps to kind of balance, you know, get all the negative stuff out.
Yeah. I'm not that person at all. Like, that's That's not me, but I'm like, yeah, it couldn't hurt. Maybe.
Oh, that's funny. One morning, we were recording in the other bedroom, and then all of a sudden, like, we have it on one of our episodes where you're like, whoa, you sounded, like, weird. I don't know, my voice sounded, I don't know. Anyways, there's a different time, I went downstairs to get coffee, but it could have just been me that I was, like, super, super tired, but I thought I saw Charlie, kind of standing at, like, the front of the kitchen, by the door, because they had, like a black shirt, black basketball pants, and then white socks on. And I was like, oh. And then, like, my sleepy brain kind of woke up a little bit more, and I was like, oh, no, like, Charlie's at work. So then I, like, turned around, and then nothing was there. So I'm like, oh, okay. Hi, Ghosty. So,
I hate it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's mean or anything. But my old house, my roommate used to walk around with a baseball bat. He swore that place was haunted. I know it was haunted because I've heard a guy's voice in my ear when I was laying down in bed. It literally just said, hello. But it felt like there was, like, wind in my ear, too. So that, like, jolted me awake. But that roommate, yeah, he'd walk around with a baseball bat. He said he'd always...
Like, that's gonna help.
Yeah, he always heard the fridge doors, like, opening. I never heard anything, and our bedroom was, like, right there. Or it always smelled like coffee. Like somebody was making coffee. And he worked a crazy night shift, so he'd get home, he'd come home and we're sleeping, basically. So I don't know.
I don't like it.
Sakes.
We better stop, because I'm home alone for, like, another half an hour.
Oh no! We could talk about aliens.
I don't have a doggo to protect me.
No. That's true.
Hope you liked our December haunted headlines and our recap of some weird shit that happened in 2019.
Yeah.
Help that lady find her doggo, please. Thank you.
Yes, let's all pitch together and help her find her dog, and I hope everybody has a safe and fun new year, and may it just be better than the last.
Right on.
Yeah.
We will talk to you next time.
Ciao, ciao, ghosties.
Bye.
That wraps up the Spooky Scary Show. If you've enjoyed this podcast, click that like or follow button. We are available on Spotify, iTunes, and all major podcast streaming services. Spooky Scary Show is an independent podcast with big dreams. So if you would like to show your support, check out our Patreon page at patreon.com/Spooky Scary Show. Also, join in on the conversation. Follow us on Instagram at Spooky Scary Show for science and spooky facts. Scary you later.